Are you interested in Jesse James or the Civil War? If you are, you may want to check out the Family Fun Day at Jesse James Farm. On Saturday, April 25th, the Jesse James Farm provides an opportunity for the whole family to learn about the history of the infamous Missouri outlaw. During the event, visitors can listen to a storyteller's reading and interpreting of Just in Time and Abraham Lincoln, as well as see pictures and other multimedia performances.
You would hope that they learned something. And that's part of the problem today. We are people that are in charge of going through never got in and learned from the history of what happened.
Also, visitors can take a tour inside the Jesse James Historical House. In the house, both parents and children can experience a trip back to a time during which the James family lived and the Civil War happened.
It's interesting. It's also cool to kind of have a famous sort of person, or infamous person, in town to kind of learn about and all the history about him. I mean, they did rob banks and they didn't exactly do the greatest things, but Jesse and Frank, they would give back to the people sometimes. Whenever they were on the run once, they would actually they would have to stay at people's houses sometimes or in caves. But whenever they visit someone's houses, they always made sure that they paid them for their stay. They never just threatened them or anything. They just paid them and they left.
After touring the house, visitors can review all the historical information in the Jesse James Farm Museum. It contains old pictures, weapons, and detailed explanation about Jesse James and the Civil War.
And this is great, and it informs you, but I think seeing the place itself, or just where he was born, where he grew up, and actually it was kind of the site of a lot of action in his own life, you know what I mean? It's not just, because some people, some historic figures, you may have been born someplace, but other than that, it's pretty insignificant to the rest of their lives. They were born there, but it had no bearing or impact on the rest of their lives, but this place really did, so that's kind of why I want to see it.
Next time, if you want to enjoy some family time, learn some historical facts, or take a trip back in time, the Jesse James Farm is the place to go. This is Manzo reporting for J2150, Kansas City.